안녕하십니까. 민주평화통일 오렌지 샌디에고 협의회 주관 2021년 청소년 리더십 컨퍼런스를 진행하게 된 케빈 킴.
킴입니다. 미나 킴.
여러분 박수 한번 주십시오. 제19기 민주평화통일자문위원회 오렌지 샌디에고 협의회 오득재 회장님의 인사 말씀이 있겠습니다.
So Mr. O. Dubje, the 19th President of the National Unification Advisory Council, Orange San Diego chapter, will give us an opening remarks.
My name is Dubje O. I'm the president of the National Unification of Advisory Council, Orange San Diego chapter. I am very happy to be holding such a big event today with all of you. Being selected means being in need. So in the future, we hope that you will become the select people who are needed by our society, needed by our friends, needed by each group or club to which you belong, needed by our family, and needed by our divided country, the Republic of Korea, for peaceful reunification. I hope that this event will be a great turning point in your life. Thank you so much to the students who came from far away from San Diego, Arizona, and Las Vegas. I hope you consider the tremendous amount of effort that went into preparing this event and be grateful for such efforts. There are also a lot of outstanding lectures. I hope that you will remember their stories as they will be great guides for your life. We hope that the event ends well and that you return home in good health, lead a healthy life, and be reborn as a leader. Thank you.
자, 귀중하고 소중한 메시지를 전달해 주실 이영렬 대표님을 소개하겠습니다.
I want to make one thing clear. First of all, I am a born-again Christian. I cannot deny that. I'm a born-again Christian, and my life is all about what God has commanded me to live and do. And that's exactly what I've done so far. I will continue to do that. That means I do not go around hurting people, taking advantage of people to fill my selfish desires. But I can tell you, we do not do that. That's our system today. Remember, each of you has different talent. Don't compete with one another. Compete with yourself. Make sure you maximize your ability. No matter who you meet, where you go, be good to people. Treat them just the way you treat yourself. All the knowledge you gained, use it for the purpose. And believe me, others will come to your rescue when you are in need. Be unique. Figure out what your talent is. Maximize it. And you will be good in everything. That I can tell you that. Financially, you will do well. You will gain respect, for sure. When you're in need, someone will come help you out. Keep that in mind. Don't ever forget, it works. That's the way life should be. For that reason, we are currently sponsoring 398 children around the world through Compassion International. It's a commitment we made for each new store that opens. So we've been doing it for I don't know how long. Even COVID hit, we still kept that promise. So many of them graduated and went on to colleges, and some began working, some went on to college, etc. And we are impacting the world. That's our goal, to impact, especially those who are in need. So you're in a good situation today to do that, by the way. Right? If you have any questions, you could ask any time, but my story is so simple. I like playing tennis. That's how I met him. We play tennis. That's the only sport I play. So very simple. I get up in the morning, get my job done 3 or 4 times a week. I play tennis. Not with him anymore. He's so busy. Yeah, I play tennis, get my workout, and I enjoy playing tennis. You could be like me or better. And I don't treat anybody differently than how I treat myself, by the way. You're no different than I am. People say you're a CEO. I said, okay, so that's my title. But I eat 3 times a day. I play tennis 3 times a week. I get up in the morning, I sleep at night when I'm tired. So there is no difference. So again, look at everybody the same way you look at yourself. And you'll be good. Again, quote, love your neighbor as yourself. You think that way. And I guarantee it, that everything will go well. If it doesn't, come to me. Anyone interested in food business?
What gave you the idea to have like a bowl you sell?
How I started with the bowl concept. I lived on hamburgers, pizza, taco, what else? Hot dogs when I was in my younger days. And I weighed about 165 pounds back then. Once I started Flamewell, which I wanted a better food, by the way. There was anything else out there I could eat that's quick and price point where I could afford. So there it is. Just be good in what you do, and you'll be fine. Again, relationship is the key. The human relationship. So don't forget that. God bless you.
임창빈 대표님을 소개하겠습니다.
Let's introduce 임창빈.
오늘 이렇게 여러분들을 뵙게 돼서 참으로 반갑습니다. 오늘이 6.25 날이죠. June 25th. 71 years ago, Korean War was erupted. The reason I'm telling you this story is because I went through all these wars and student revolution, military coup d'etat, and everything. So that's why I am telling you my story, which is going to somewhat inspire you. We cannot forget this Korean War. We cannot forget all this. We have to thank to America, who helped us in great deal. After TMZ service, I came to America as a Peace Corps coordinator. That was in 1967. Ultimate goal of mankind is peace. Peace to the world. That is our ultimate goal. And President John F. Kennedy had an idea. He said, well, instead of going to the war, let us build a bridge for peace. That was peaceful. So I came to Hawaii. I trained 500 Peace Corps volunteers. Who's going to go to Korea? In 1967. That was a long, long time ago. I trained them Korean cultures, some Korean languages, and how to behave, how to be friendly, how to you can actually deliver peace to Korean people. And it really worked out. After that project, I came to America. I came to mainland San Diego because my cousin Chang was living in San Diego. That night I could not sleep. I didn't know what to do. What if I start all over again? This is America. America can provide lots of freedom and liberty. I can start all over again. This is another the moment of truth I can gain. And so next day I went to San Diego State University and met the international student professor. He said, well, you already have a I-20 visa and you have everything passed, SAT and so forth. So you can enroll San Diego State, no problem. So that's how I revolutionized myself. But at San Diego State University, I did not have any scholarship. I have to earn room and board and pay tuition. And I need a job. How do you say in English, 공짜로 일하겠습니다? He said, oh, that's easy. Just say, I will work for nothing. Went direct to the restaurant, campus restaurant, met manager. His name was George. George, I will work for nothing. And he looked at me funny. Because he never heard anybody saying, I will work for nothing. And then he smiled. And he took me to the public restroom. He showed me the cleaning equipment and so forth. Cleaning. So I said, wow, what an opportunity I have. And I cleaned and cleaned for 1 hour. And George came by and he looked at it. Whoa, it smells so good, and he can even sleep there. I cleaned so well. And he said, John, you got a job. So that's how I got my first job, saying I would work for nothing. It's a few words, but it's all about attitude. You know, the attitude is everything. You got to have a good attitude. You have an unlimited potential. And unless you try, you can never discover your potential. We, as immigrants, we came to this country empty-handed. And we learned many things. And I learned creating something from nothing. Came empty-handed. And I created always something from nothing. I created possibility from impossibility. You can do that. We got to embrace peace. It is important. We got to build bridges for peace. Peace in mind will resolve crisis. Sustaining peace will lead to unification in Korea. One nation, one Korea. Helping others is a gift of salvation. It is refreshing. It brings new life. Within peace, we will find fruit of happiness, love, and trust, and courage. We got to live peacefully with all men, all nations, all mankind. One nation, one Korea, united Korea will come soon. It is our dream come true. Thank you so much for listening. And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer.
자, 1, 2, 3. 한 번 더 찍을까요? 1, 2, 3. 됐습니까?
그래서 오늘은 이제 우리 친구들끼리 서로를 조금 알아보는 그런 시간을 만들어 갈 거니까 절대 부담스럽거나 쑥스러워하지 마시고 편안하게 자기소개를 하시면 좋을 것 같습니다.
Hi, I'm Rachel Bay. I'm 16 years old, and I'm going to be a senior in Irvine High School this coming year. Some activities I like to do are reading fantasy, historical or realistic fiction, writing stories, or occasionally picture books.
좋은 기회가 생겨서 너무 감사하고 이번 이 컨퍼런스를 통해 가지고 좀 더 제 미래 발전하는 도움이 되는 그런 시간이었으면 좋겠습니다. 감사합니다.
안녕하세요. 저 애리조나에서 온 김아람이라고 하고요. 저는 카타리나 코치 하이스쿨 다니고 있고 이렇게 좋은 자리 불러주셔서 감사합니다.
Hi, my name is Daniel Kim. I'm from San Diego, but I go to school in CSUOB Long Beach, which is pretty close by. I major in graphic design, and unfortunately, just to preface, I have not won any awards. Hopefully I will win some in the future. We're doing some outstanding things, but that's what I'm here for, to learn how to be a youth leader. Right, guys?
My name is William Kim. My friends and everyone else called me Cookie. That's my nickname. Anyways, I just graduated from Beckman High School in Irvine, and I'm going to be attending UC Riverside in the fall. Some of the activities and stuff that I did in school were, I was the captain of my debate team, I was in the chamber orchestra, and I was in a lot of other clubs. Some of the awards that I won are, I was the USC David Damas Trojan Debate Championship semifinalist. I was at the Cal State Fullerton Brushki Octo finalist, and I performed at Carnegie Hall, Segerstrom Hall, Disneyland, you name it, right?
Hi, my name is Sol Lee and I'm 16 and I'm going to become a senior in Cerritos High School, and some awards I won are in Model United Nations, and I've been introduced here through YLOC, and I've done YLOC for about 3 years, and I'm excited to learn more about how to become a youth leader.
Hi, my name is Hanny Lee. I'm 13 years old. I'll be a freshman in Cypress High School. Some activities I like to do, I like playing my violin and the clarinet and the guitar. Some awards I've won, I've recently got second place in the 평화통일, 민주평화통일 골든벨 대회. So yeah, and hopefully through this conference I'll learn more about the peaceful unification of Korea and why we need it. Thank you.
우리 원래 아는 사이예요. 같이 엘리베이터 타고 온 사이.
Hi, my name is Jesselyn Wood, but my Korean name is Chun Tanbi, and I'm a soon-to-be senior at Mellons High School. And some of the awards or achievements that I got include like a little plaque. They gave me a little plaque for teaching Taekwondo at my Korean school. And actually a lot of the awards that I got came from my Korean school, and it's like, I don't know the names, but it's from like the House of Representatives or the government or however it works.
자, 이번 시간은 우리 그룹 토의하는 시간이에요. 그래서 제가 그룹을 알려드릴 테니까 그룹별로 테이블에 앉아서 여러분들 얘기를 나누고 어떠한 서브젝트를 가지고 같이 토의를 하는 시간을 갖도록 하겠습니다.
Historical, emphasis on economic policy. After the Korean War, ending in 1953, right? Yeah. And 1960s, Kim Jong-il, right? The founder, basically, right? Of North Korean right? Develop a self-reliant national economy, and then focus on heavy industry, okay? And also side by side advance in economics, economy, and national defense, right? And then Kim Jong-il passed away in 1994 after his son called Kim Jong-il named, right? And they have a private taxis and long distance buses. They are private, okay, because the government cannot provide those services anymore, right? The collapse of planned central economic system, and they also have banks, okay, because they look like that. You see the photos, right? Kim Jong-il, Kim Jong-un, and then they even have ATM cards and also SIM cards, right, for your cell phone. But North Korea, the cell phone, the cell phone is only used for what? Only phone, call, and then text messaging. Others are all blocked, okay? So no internet. And they use, they can check, online shopping mall using cell phone. And their cell phone speed is 3G, okay, 3G. And okay, these are the cities, right?
모두 자리에서 일어나 국기를 향해 주시면
Would
감사하겠습니다.
you please stand up to honor the flag?
자랑스러운 희극기야. 자유롭고 정의로운 대한민국의 무궁한 영광을
제19기 민주평화통일자문위원회 오렌지 샌디에고 협의회 오득재 회장님의 2부 축사가 있으시겠습니다.
여러분, 제가 이 행사를 기획하고 준비한 것은 오래 전부터 기획하고 준비했었습니다. 사실 여러분들이 더 럭키하다면 한국으로 가는 프로그램이에요. 사실 여러분들이 그냥 다 이렇게 우리 평통의 행사에 2년 동안 행사에 상을 받으시고 또 단체장들이 추천하신 분들이어서 여러분들이 리더시거든요. 그래서 여러분들을 모시고 한국에 가서 DMZ도 구경하고 또 산업시찰도 하고 이렇게 해서 고급 프로그램을 하는 프로그램이었는데 조금 이제 격리도 있고 그래서 못하게 됐는데 죄송하고 어쨌든 정말 만나 뵙고 싶었었어요. 만나 뵙고 싶었고 오늘 행사를 통해서 여러분들이 좋은 친구들 사귀시고 또 좋은 추억을 가지셔가지고 오늘 그 메모리를 앞으로 평생 그걸 안고 이렇게 즐거운 마음으로 여러분들이 라이프를 즐겼으면 좋겠다는 게 제 지금 굉장히 마음이죠. 고맙습니다.
자, 힘든 시간은 여기까지였습니다. 이제부터 이제 즐거운 시간이 올 거고요. 자. 와, 좋아요, 좋아요. 자.
반대로 앉을 거 아니야. 앉지 마세요. 어깨 잡고 돌아. 반대로. 좋아요. 앉으세요.